Good morning, everyone. Look at my hair. It's crazy today. I hope everyone is having a good day. It's sunny. Yay! Yesterday was crazy, right? All that rain and wind. Whew. We're going to read a longer book today, so don't have a lot of time to chit-chat. Hopefully we get through it in under the time that YouTube lets me send it. Look, it's called No Babysitters Allowed. We like this one. Pretty much what we're going through right now, right? Hopscotch was a brave boy. He was so brave he could take a spider that came visiting back out to the garden when Mommy was scared. Kayla needs that kind of little boy. And when he fell off his tricycle and had to have a Band-Aid on his leg, he didn't cry at all. There were so many things that Hopscotch could do very, very bravely. Look. But when Hopscotch realized that tonight was Mrs. Honey Bunch, the babysitter night, he didn't feel brave at all. "Sweetheart," Mommy said, "don't you like Mrs. Honey Bunch?" "No," said Hopscotch. "Rabbity and I do not like Mrs. Honey Bunch." But really, Hopscotch didn't like bedtime without Mommy and Daddy. It made him feel all worried inside, and that made his tummy hurt. I understand. "I have a tummy ache, Mommy," Hopscotch said hopefully. "You can't go out when my tummy is worried." "Mrs. Honeybunch can give you warm milk for that," Daddy smiled and kissed him all better. "Rabbity can have some too." "Run along now. We'll be fine," said Mrs. Honeybunch kindly. Mommy was looking as worried as Hopscotch. Hopscotch and Rabbity pressed their noses to the goodbye windows, still waving long after Mommy and Daddy had turned the corner out of sight. "Now, Hopscotch," said Mrs. Honeybunch, "what shall we do? Shall we paint a picture?" Hopscotch and Rabbity just pressed their noses closer to the goodbye window and gave a little sniff. "Ooh. What about building a car?" suggested Mrs. Honeybunch. They gave a slightly bigger sniff. "I know," said Mrs. Honeybunch brightly. "Let's play hide and seek." Hopscotch shook his head sadly. "No, thank you," he sighed. I will play hiding, no seeking all by myself." And off he went to hide in the special No Babysitters Allowed camp that he had made earlier in the day. Rabbity stood guard outside. Look at him. It's a cute one. Hiding is fun when someone is seeking, but hiding on your own when no one is looking for you is very, very boring, as Hopscotch soon discovered. There was not much to do in his camp, especially with Rabbity on guard duty. It might have been fun to build a car or paint a picture. So, when he heard Mrs. Honeybunch ask Rabbity, "Would you like to hear a story?" while he guarded the entrance, Hopscotch picked up his ears, especially because it was one of his favorite bedtime stories. But then the strangest thing happened. Mrs. Honeybunch got the story all mixed up. She started in the middle, confused all the names, and then made up the story all together. And she did this with not one book, not two, but 3, until Hopscotch couldn't stand it anymore. It sounds like somebody I know. Hudson. She doesn't like when we mess up stories. And he burst out of his camp. It's like, "Holy cow, Mrs. Honeybunch." "Mrs. Honeybunch," he said, "you're reading the stories all wrong. You're mixed up." "Oh, dear sweetheart, am I?" Mrs. Honeybunch smiled. Perhaps you could help me out." So Hopscotch very patiently told Mrs. Honeybunch about the stories in the book, and then showed her how to build a race car, and last of all, how to paint a picture of a lovely sunny day. Then Mrs. Honeybunch showed Hopscotch how to make delicious warm milk and tucked him into bed. Much later that evening, Mommy tiptoed into the bedroom to give him a kiss goodnight. "How is your tummy, sweetheart?" she asked. "My tummy isn't worried anymore," whispered Hopscotch. And if she wants, Mrs. Honeybunch can come and play again. Good book, right? It's a cute one. Well, oh, I dropped it. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody, and I hope you have a good day. Okay? Goodbye, Nicole. Goodbye, Hudson. Goodbye, Avery. Goodbye, Eiler. Goodbye, Sarah. I'm glad to hear your leg is doing better. Goodbye, Anna. Goodbye, Ada. Goodbye, Henry. Goodbye, Austin. Goodbye, Ashton. Goodbye, Heather. Goodbye, Kayla. I hope you guys all have a good day. It's sunny. I'm not sure if it's sunny where Ada and Anna and Kayla live, but it's finally sunny here, and we're going to have a good day. I hope everybody stays safe. Bye.